Glorious day to you, my friends. Kahatara anahasuto uhutara hatita. Welcome to day number 67 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Niara sha'akotoro, the growth with gratitude. Arasana hatutoro. Hasa a achihitoro unahoko chiara hatetira. Where for 144 days, we're spending time with our inner being. Simply breathing and chanting. We're using the power of our breath, and we're using the power of magical chants. As we spiral up this pyramid of the self, poke our head through the hub of the dharma chakra, using the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective on this reality. And thank you, James, for today's video title, Infusions of Joy. We'll get to that. We're in the 34-day segment. The first 55-day segment, well, since we're spiraling up, we're using the golden spiral and the Fibonacci sequence. In the first 55-day segment, one of the Fibonacci numbers, and Fibonacci, or 55, 34, 21, 13, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, plus 1 equals 144. In the first 55-day segment, we were subtly working on Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, and placing more roots where we get our nourishment in our heart center to get what truly nourishes our soul. And we were dealing with this Annamaya Kosha. This Anna is food, nourishment though. And in this 34-day segment, we are subtly dealing with Muladhara, our foundation, as we place more and more of the blocks of our foundation in our heart center, in the firmament of our inner being. And the kosha that we're subtly dealing with is this pranamaya kosha, our breath, and how our breath can infuse our physical body with energy, how it does already, but this spiritual aspect of prana and how it nourishes our soul. This whole series is about being and the emphasis on our inner being, which is spirit. It is spiritual. Which after we gain a divine perspective, maybe we can live a better life, a more fulfilled life, a more joyful life. And in the meantime, we'll take whatever infusions of joy that we can. During the first 55 days, we chanted Om Mani Padme Hum using the Mala of Joy. And then we chanted 36 times Om Ah Hung, this wisdom of the emptiness that we are, or that we're unifying with, that we're sitting with. And in this 34-day cycle, set, block, we've shifted down, and we're chanting Om Ah Hum 108 times using this Mala of Joy. And we're chanting So Hum 36 times. Now, So Hum, Om So Hum, just like Om Mani Padme Hum, it's a bridge chant. And so, yes, Utari Ashana Oma Hum is a bridge. It's a bridge from us to our inner being, to the divine, to Om, which is all right here. It already is right here. And in our humanness, this idea of joy may or may not be fully present in our lives. Maybe we get these injections, infusions of joy. Arusa ukuturi arianahata atita hata. And as we experience these infusions of joy, it reinforces with our inner being that, yes, this whatever just happened, that I had this thought that brought in all this joy. I had this experience which brought in all this joy. It's just you aligning with your inner being. Abraham Hicks talks about joy being our alignment point. It's our litmus test for when we manifest, when we are living our lives. If we're in our joy, we're aligned with our inner being. And that's all this gentle tuning of our vibration is to get closer and closer to living more fully in the joy and allowing the joy to come through us. And we know we're in our joy. Another way to know that we're in our joy is when we see the successes of everyone around us and we're cheering for them in their successes. That is the vibration of abundance, because abundance expands proportionally. When someone else gains, we are not deprived. When we start to see the joy in their abundance, that is us also being aligned with this joy, this abundance of joy, and attracting more of it to us. As we allow ourselves to be. And that's what this sa, this breath in, that's what this prana is. They're bringing to us infusions of joy. We're breathing in this prana. It's breathing in this ananda, this paramananda from the highest source of consciousness. That's all the sa is. The so of Om, so, whom, that we're going to the Om and we're breathing in the Om, this Paramananda from the Om into the whom that we think we are, and hopefully it shares with us the whom that we truly are. Over time, our inner being will reveal to us these secrets, which is why we're engaging in these magical chants, Om Ahum, by quieting our mind, by focusing our awareness on the breath, not necessarily the magic of the prana, but just focusing on our breath. Everything else just goes away. All the other programming that we have, our belief systems, our awareness becomes our breath. And that's it. And when we do that, the emptiness, we have made space in our heart for us to take residence. Where we have already taken resonance. It allows our mind to perceive the residence as the heart in this lotus of awareness, in this non-judgmental zone of just awareness, which is this Brahm, Ananda. As we dwell more in our inner being, as our inner being, simply by allowing the breath and the chant to do all the work, by focusing our awareness on simply that, our true nature is that we are in our true nature. We're in the peace, in the tranquility, and this bliss, this joy of being. Tuturu ushanahukuturata. But let's not take my word for it. Niroru utona hatura taharta. Let's ask our inner being. As we relax, whether we lie down, whether we sit, or sit in seated meditation, whatever is most comfortable and easy for you. As we begin to focus our awareness on our breath, simply by lengthening and deepening our breath, as we listen to the sound of our in-breath, as we are aware of the sound of our out-breath, as we pay attention to the cool air that we breathe in, as we pay attention to the warm air that passes through our nose and mouth. As we feel how it feels to breathe in, as we feel how it feels to breathe out. As we breathe in the Om, as we sit with it, with the Ah of our heart, as we breathe out our radiant self, our true authentic self with the Hum. As we breathe in the Om, and sit with the Ah, and breathe out the Hum. Breathing in the Om, sitting with the Ah of our heart, and breathing out the Hum of who we are. Switching the chants, breathing in the Om, sitting with this infusion of joy, the soul, with the heart and the Ah, and breathing out our more joyful self. Breathing in the infinite of the Om, sitting with the soul joyfulness of Ah, and breathing out our joyful self, Om. Breathing in the Paramananda of Om, realizing we are this Brahmananda with the Sa as we sit with the Ah of our heart. This infusion of joy. As we breathe out our joyful self, the Hum. Breathing in. Breathing out. As we focus our awareness on our heart center, on the Ah. For in this Ah, this Saha, this Sohum, is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. This joyful fire within. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire, receives and gives it an infusion of joy. And increases our already bright light. And this holy fire is the holy fire. This Ananda within is the Paramananda. All different words for the highest source of consciousness. All different words for your true nature, your true authentic self. And in this highest source of consciousness, there is no ego. There's no I, there's no me, no individual. There is only total acceptance, which is unconditional love, which is joy, which is bliss, which always respects free will, your free will to think whatever you think, your free will to do whatever you do. And it's the same respect of free will for everyone. Because it is total acceptance. There are no conditions to this love. There are no conditions to this bliss. There are no conditions to this awareness. There are no conditions to this self. So let us take the purity of this holy fire, this true authentic self, and move it down through the lower chakras, sharing this total acceptance, this joy, with each of the chakras, moving it down into Manipura, infusing it with joy and acceptance. Accepting all these ideas of what we want. Accepting of all these ideas of what we find joyful. Accepting and loving of all these ideas of what inspires us. Moving this holy fire down into Svadhisthana. Excuse me, the sacral chakra. Infusing Svadhisthana with this joy. Sharing the total acceptance of this Paramananda. Totally accepting all of our emotions. Totally accepting of all our ideas of what brings us pleasure. Totally accepting of every thought and action that we've had and how we judge ourselves. Infusing this chakra with joy. Moving this holy fire down into Muladhara, the root chakra. Infusing it with joy. Sharing the ideas of total acceptance with our ideas of fear and what is fearful. Sharing this joy and total acceptance with our ideas of doubt and what we find doubtful. Sharing this total acceptance with our foundation and what we think is stable. Infusing it with joy. Moving this holy fire down into Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra. Infusing it with joy. Sharing this total acceptance with our ideas of nourishment and what is nourishing, and from where we get our nourishment. As we ask the holy fire and our inner being to take those roots that are ready to be moved into our heart center, to do so naturally, effortlessly, and completely. Infusing these roots with joy. And moving this holy fire down through the root system, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, into this density. Wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, infusing our ideas of joy with Gaia, with this density. Infusing it with joy. As we give Gaia a great big hug, we bring back her grounded love and wisdom, which is the gentle reminder that we are all spirit. We are all this joy. And we are not made of this earth, this water, this fire, this air, nor are we made of any of the space in between each of these elements. As we bring back and merge along the way this density, this energy of Gaia, this grounded energy up through the root system, and merging it into Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Harmonizing with joy, stabilizing with joy, balancing with joy, aligning with joy. As we raise this collective energy and merge it into Muladhara, our root chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Aligning with joy. Elevating this combined energy and merging it into Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra. Unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Aligning with joy. And let us elevate this combined energy and merge it into Manipura, our solar plexus chakra. Unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. Raising up this combined energy and merging it into Anahata, our heart center. Combining all these energies and ideas, infusing them with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. Expanding this heart-based consciousness with joy. Let us elevate this combined energy and merge it into Vishuddha, our throat chakra. Unifying all these energies and ideas, infusing them with joy. Infusing all these ideas of sound, of truth, of Akash, the space. Infusing them with joy. Unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. As we elevate this, expanding with joy. Elevating this combined energy and merging into Anya, the third eye chakra. Combining all these, unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Sharing the total acceptance of all of our ideas of intuition of insight, of illusion and separation. Totally accepting all these ideas and infusing them with joy. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. And expanding this unified, heart-centered consciousness. With joy. Elevating this combined energy and merging into Sahasrara, our crown chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy, sharing the total acceptance with all of our thoughts, with our entire consciousness, with our ideas of attachment and what we are attached to. And how we attach, without judgment, with total acceptance. Infusing all these energies and ideas with joy. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. Elevating this collective consciousness and expanding our lotus of awareness as we merge this energy into Vyapini, the soul star chakra, the goddess who is everywhere. Unifying all these energies and ideas and infusing them with joy. Totally accepting, sharing the total acceptance with our ideas of everything, what is possible. And infusing all these energies and ideas with joy. Stabilizing with joy. Balancing with joy. Harmonizing with joy. Aligning with joy. Simply allowing awareness to be. As we open the chant with Aum, simply Om stretched into its three sound components. Ah for the heart. Ooh for the root. And for the savoring and the internal resonation and the embodying of Om. And the invitation to chant. Om Ah Hung 108 times using the Mala of Joy. And then transitioning with Aum. After a few breaths, as we invite in a being of higher consciousness, or a collective consciousness, or we just sit with our inner being. Maybe we invite in this Brahmananda, this joy of the infinite. Sharing energy, wisdom, that is aligned with us, or more aligned with our inner being, that is most relevant for us right now. After a few minutes, we bid them farewell with heartfelt gratitude as we transition with Aying, simply aim, the beach mantra of abundance, stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, and Ing for resonation with everything. The invitation continues to chant So Hung 36 times. Using the Ananda chakra. And the invitation to conclude with Aying. And a breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. As we try that again. A breath in for Om, Aum, and a breath in to chant. Om, Om. Haruto Jaya Satura Harnahuru Hartiya Shaya Katoro Tora Hanoya Hartar Harshana Hera Kotora Hokar Washia Kartiti Ariana Hasukaha Harya Shaya Ka Aturu Uturu Otana Warahaya Karhasana Koshahe Sahaya Atata Arana Hasuya Harita Atiti Ariana Hasua Kasahe Tahara Haruto Uhukoro Anahiri Ariataha Hutoro Ota Hartishayana Hatuda Katarhana Hegaha Ora Hasana Hayataha Haruto Ota Harashana Hayako Oraha Karatahea Sahana Haruto Uhuto Utana Hatatahia Harhatare Shana Hatora Atura Arkana Hasua Harhasaheda Harbuko Uta Urutanua Katar Harana Hayakwa Haruto Uhuka Araratara Karusu Uturu Unawa Hatutu Ura Harshana Hekahai Haruto Utar Majita Karsana Hekiara Hatara Kahayanaha Harutoro Uruhoshahe Harata Anahayarataha Kasuko Ur Haturaha Harata Ehe Arihataru Kahanaha Harata Ehe Nisaha Katuru Ukahartu Hurutu Uhunaha Harata Ehe Kiara Hatarnaha Kasuko Utu Ura Atahanaha Kaheyataha Karhisayata Artura Haruto Uhu Gatur Hushana Hukuro Harichu Utura Hanoya Hatar Harkanahasi Yaraha Huturu Una Huturo Hatuto Urashkana Hayara Haruto Uhu Kara Shaihikiara Natur Hata Kurutu Utar Arshana Heta Urutu Uhu Tura Shanahuka Karasana Hekura Hatara Hatana Heta Ara Atahera Karusu Uhu Turu Usha Heka Aratahina Urutu Uhu Kara Arana Heta Ratita Utura Urana Hasayata Utura Urana Heka Atara Anakayata Uturu Hushana Hasa Aruhukuru Urana Uturu Hashia Urutu Uhushana Hasiharataha Katura Urhanuka Urshuhuturu Hisu Kanara Armeha Totorokan Wayara Shahekura Oroto Uhotar Washanahukorata Karasana Hetara Hishoyotoro Kanwaratahe Harasana Hekatar Hatota Hatono Hokoro Hashahe Haroko Otora Katara Arnahatata Otoro Hokona Hatora Hasha Prati-a-haara Arakahano Toro Hota Utod Uhutar Hanaka Artarhaya And a breath in for home. When you are ready, inviting in a being or collective consciousness of higher vibration, aligned with who we are, or more aligned with our inner being, sharing energy and wisdom that is most relevant for us at this present moment, wherever we are. Allowing awareness to simply be. When you are ready, when you are ready, with heartfelt gratitude, let us thank them, our invitees. Let us thank them for the energy shared, for the wisdom shared, for the experience. As we bid them farewell, as we can always see them at some time in the future. And a breath in for Aim. And a breath in to chant. So-hum. 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 Inner breath in for aying. Aying. When you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Huturu uta. Hisanahati kiareacha ati te karana huku utarati te karahana. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 67, our infusion of joy, prati-a-haara nahakara, as we infuse ourselves with water. Water is life. Nirara senihuratahatara. This being, Niara Shakatoro, Isatara Hanaka Atur Uttaharati Tahartanahayatata. I encourage you to journal about your experience. No matter what it was. Who knows what happens when we start journaling about it. Kasi hikitiu rotar, nahikachata hatara, iso ut uruhanatoriacha. I have plenty to write about. Atisuna hutura shanahasiara hatara. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Shine on from your inner being, with your inner being, as your inner being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. And make it a great day, because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Akahayana Pratyahara Tura Uta Nahirata.